ating daigdig. Di dahil wala ang pag-ibig, kung walang ang daming pag-ibig, kung umawag ang pag-ibig, ay sadyang nanginginig.
Para
pumalaw sa tapat ng aming bahay. Mayroong isang dalagang lagi nang nag-aabang. May basket na dala at habang siya'y nagpapaypay.
Ang wika ay ganito pag may dumaraan. Ay, balot, Penoy, balot. Tingnan na kayo ng itlog na balot. Sa mga itong balot ay mainam na tumot sa mga taong laging nalalambot.
Penoy, balot.
Tingnan kayo ng itlog na balot. Sapagkat itong balot ay pampalipas ng pagod
At mabisang pampalakas ng tuhod.
Di na kayo
Bibili na po
ng balot.
ng inyong balot. Ale-ale, tindera, magkatalong ang isa.
15 pesos po lamang.
Huwag isa iba naman ito sila.
Ay, balot, Penoy, balot. Bili na kayo ng itlog na balot. Sapagkat itong balot ay mahinang nakatot sa mga taong laging nalalambot.
Penoy, balot.
Bili na kayo ng itlog na balot. Sapagkat itong balot ay pampalipas ng pagod
At mabisang pampalakas ng tuhod.
Penoy balot!
Penoy balot.
Penoy balot!
Penoy balot. Penoy balot. Penoy balot. Sapagkat itong balot ay pampalipas ng pagod. At mabisang pampalakas ng tuhod. Balot, Penoy balot. Balot. Her eyes, like stars look like they're not shine. Her hair was perfectly without her shine. She's so beautiful, and I tell her every day. Yeah, I know, when I compliment her, she won't believe me. It's so, something she won't see. But every time she asks me to, I look okay, I say. Just the way you are. Her lips, I could kiss them all day if she let me. Her laugh, she makes my life get so sexy. She's so beautiful, and I tell her every day. You know, I never ask you to stay. And where is what you're searching for is just this day. So leave the matter, asking if you look okay. I'll say, when I see your face, it's not a thing that I would change. 'Cause you're amazing.
love. Where the clouds are sailing sadness, the dark clouds out away. Never all immortal gladness fill us with light. With the light of day. Come on. Like a joyful Lord, we adore Thee. God of glory, Lord of power, come and fall like flowers before Thee. Hail Thee as the Son of God. Help the clouds of sin, sweet and sadness, from the dark of away. With the world before the madness, fill us with the light of day, light of day.
Check the rhyme. Joyful, joyful Lord, we adore Thee. And in my life I put none before Thee. Since I was a youngster I came to know that He was the only way to go. So I have to go and come to an understanding. Then I'm down with the kings and now I'm demanding. Who told me you're down with the sea? So I know it is I'm down with the G.O.D. Is that with G.O.D.?
Hey, you know me.
Is that with G.O.D.?
Hey, you know me.
Is that with G.O.D.?
Hey, you know me.
Is that with G.O.D.?
Everybody, always going forward.
The mighty, mighty harvest, with the morning stars begun. The morning by the way, what have you done for Him lately? Ooh, yeah. Come on, what have you done for Him lately? He watches over everything, so He said, joyful, 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 oh God, what a glory, Lord of God. Hearts of full life before heaven, Son of God, who counts of sin and sadness, and dark away. Figure on before the darkness, those with the light of day will fill us. How we need You, yes, we need You, fill us. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Need You, need You, need You, need You, need You, Lord. Fill us, fill us, fill us, fill us. Fill us with the light of day. Fill us, fill us with the light of day. Light of day.
Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. Let us introduce ourselves again. We are students and graduates of the University of the Philippines, University of the Philippines, and we are the UP Singing Ambassadors. And we are here this afternoon, of course, to entertain you through our songs. Thank you for being so nice an audience, and thank you, Mr. Dennis Wright. Thank you to Peregrine Capital and Peregrine, and thank you to Global Gateway Logistics City for inviting us again here. Our pleasure and our honor, and I'd just like to share with you that we're very thankful, and this is our only way to say thank you in gratitude to Mr. Dennis Wright and all the people, the vice presidents, all the officers, and Jean, and all the staff for taking care of us always and in our endeavors to always represent the Philippines in international competitions. Just for your information, we just arrived last year for some two competitions, very important competitions in Europe, in Hungary and Arezzo, and we garnered two first prizes, and I got the Best Conductor Award in Hungary, and thank you. And just for your information, Arezzo competitions in Italy is one of the top 6 competitions in the world, and all the grand prizes that grand prize winners in the 6 competitions, they vie for the European Grand Prix the following year. In 2001, we won the grand prize in Arezzo, the first ever to garner it in a quad from Asia. And also to share, Guido de Arezzo in Italy is the most prestigious of the top 6 competitions. Thank you. We give you our entertainment songs, and hopefully we see you in one of our forthcoming concerts to see us sing our competition songs. Definitely not for a lunch like this. And again, we'd like to give you our last song, our thank you, our prayer, Godspeed, and God to always take care of us, our businesses, our endeavors, our family. We'd like to sing you Till We Meet Again, an Irish blessing.
May the road rise to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face. The rains fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of His hand. Until we meet again, until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of His until we meet again, until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of His hand. Until we meet again, until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of His hand.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, for the University of Philippines Singing Ambassadors and their conductor, what a fantastic lunchtime entertainment. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That was wonderful. Okay, we'll get reset up for the afternoon session. We've probably got about 15 or 20 minutes before we get restarted. A couple of things I'd like you to encourage you to do in that time. First of all, obviously use the restroom facilities as you may need to, but we've got a whole host of supporters and sponsors outside with their promotional booths. Many of them have free giveaways, I'm told. Out there we have AirAsia, PTT, DB Schenker, Subic Bay International Terminal Corporation, Port Calls, Clark Development Corporation, Island Globe, Clark Field Aviation Services International, Land Bank, and right outside this door here, the National Bookstore. The National Bookstore has with them today many, many copies, probably not enough copies, but they have many of what we're going to hear about after lunch. This is the book about the Aerotropolis, and the co-author is going to be our speaker after lunch. So we're going to learn all about this concept after lunch. It's been referred to during this morning. Greg is here this afternoon for the whole show. You buy a book here today, he'll do a signing of it for you. Okay, so please visit the sponsor booths. Be back in here about 20 minutes, and we've got the presentation that will blow your socks off. Okay, see you in about 20 minutes. To the afternoon session of our Clark Aviation Conference 2013, put on for you by Clark International Airport Group and Global Gateway Logistics City. We had a fantastic morning program looking at some of the macro factors that we need to consider as we move forward with the developments of Clark as an aviation centre and all the supporting and peripheral industries, community activities that go into supporting and developing that. We had a rather lively panel, predominantly public sector representatives, but also including a non-government distinguished professor. And then we've had the lunch and the wonderful entertainment from the University of Philippines Singing Ambassadors. This afternoon we've got a post-lunch keynote for you. We're then going to have a look at Philippine aviation in a global context. We're going to then have the results of the survey of what the private sector are looking for from Clark as an aviation hub. And then we'll wrap it up with a private sector panel discussing similar topics but coming from a private sector view about the future for Clark as an aviation hub. So I'd invite you to all settle down so that I can introduce our post-lunch keynote speaker. Thank you. We're very privileged to have with us a global traveller who is a journalist, urbanist and speaker. He's a contributing writer for Fast Company and an author of the international best-selling book, Aerotropolis, The Way We Will Live Next. It has a beautiful, very colourful cover on it, but I can guarantee the content is very substantial, very enlightening, and very futurist. Greg Lindsay is our guest. He speaks frequently about globalization, innovation, and the future of cities. And you'll see in your program, he's recently spoken at some very eminent institutions, including the London School of Economics, Institute for the Future, Intel Labs, Museum of Modern Art, the World Policy Institute, Asia Society, Columbia University, and the first Clark Aviation Conference. He's an expert on the future of travel, technology, and urbanism. Please join me in welcoming Greg Lindsay.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you all for coming. I hope you're enjoying the conference so far. You've heard, I mean, the name of this conference is Clark, Asia's next Aerotropolis. Well, we haven't discussed what an Aerotropolis is or the Aerotropolises that do exist. And so would you mind lowering the lights, please, by the way? I hope to see the slides. And so I'm here to basically speak to you and describe what the Aerotropolis is and put it into context, this incredible revolution in aviation that's happening worldwide, and why basically the cities of tomorrow, at least some of them, and some of the most important ones, will be built in relation to their airports. This quote by former President Lee Myung-bak of South Korea: "If the 20th century was the era of nations, then the 21st century belongs to cities." This has been formulated many times in many ways, but the notion of it is that the 20th century belonged to the nation state, the Cold War, empires battling out and being dismantled into smaller nations, the realm of warfare and politics, which we're still seeing the legacy of going on right now in the South China Sea. But the real future belongs to cities. The city is the element. It's the place where innovation happens. It's the place where growth happens. It's where jobs are created. It's where we live our lives. And increasingly, it is where humanity will live.